All right, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome back. And today, I thought I would just come out and make another little video on kind of like an update of what's going on with me right now, man. Right now I'm up in here on the inside today because seriously, man, the heat is on. The heat is on, just like that DMX song right now. And if y'all in the South, in the Southeast, then you know what I'm talking about right now. This is just that time where, I had to fall back. I had to do a lot of things today. I had to get up early, handle some business. Well, really yesterday and today, getting my truck and all straightened out because I let it sit for a minute since I was in the car mostly. So I had to go ahead and I had to break down and wash the whole thing down, open it up, get it cranked up, let it run, do all of that, take it for a ride, let it because you can't never let a vehicle sit for very long, man, and it's like I had to go ahead and handle that because of what y'all know. I posted a video last about how the AC compressor started making a noise on the car. And so, the struggle is real out here, man, and I got to be careful and make wise decisions every day because, like I said before in previous videos, it's no do-overs, man. And once you get out here in these streets and a belt snaps or something like that, and then you in 100+ heat index temperature on the side of the road, then you got to call a tow truck or something to come get you and bring your vehicle back to wherever you needed to go and all of that. So I'm very, very vigilant in thinking about things, for my own well-being, man, and making sure that I make the right decision the first time. So when I see things happening where I know, like, it's all on me, man, I got to do the right thing and make the right choice. And my choice was to have to just park the car for right now while I do other things and make other things happen the way I need them to happen. Had to go out, run some errands today. Anyway, I'm back now. And about to go ahead and get some reps in on the Bowflex, man. And I just got my new thing came from Amazon. My new pre-workout thing, Super Pump Max, great flavor. Anyway, I don't got it in here with me, but I just took that, my pre-workout, so I'm about to go ahead and do some chest and maybe chest and triceps today. Just I'm gonna start switching it up, man. I'm not gonna really be walking and talking too much right now while it's hot. Maybe start working on putting some muscle on, things like that, trying to build up, a little bit better right now. So build up my muscle mass and stuff like that. So that's where I'm at right now. And then I'm training in the Word a lot, just spending a lot of time in the Word. I read this little book this morning, we reap what we sow. And I was in here thinking about, like, how we suffer, man, for Christ and stuff like that. It said in this book, even Christians are not exempt from suffering, but are called to a life of suffering for his name's sake. Listen to Paul, a man who suffered so much in his Christian experiences, for I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory that shall be revealed in us. And this book, it kind of like it explains a lot, this little book right here. But and I guess I really won't go and cover over the whole book, but I was thinking about that today, and thinking about this verse here in Philippians, and this is in Philippians chapter 1. It says, for it has, in Philippians chapter 1, verse 29, for it has been granted to you on behalf of Christ, not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for him, since you are going through the same struggle you saw I had, and now hear that I still have. So I was thinking about that verse today. And then another one in Philippians 1:21, like, for me to live is Christ and to die is gain. If I'm to go on living in the body, this will mean fruitful labor for me. Yet what shall I choose? I do not know. I am torn between the two. I desire to depart and be with Christ, which is better by far. But it is more necessary for you that I remain in the body. And this was in Philippians 1 as well. So like I was just kind of going over these verses today, man, while I'm in the house and while it's hot outside today. Just thought I would share some of that with y'all today. And think about, how, I'm not even really surprised at all at everything that, we are having to endure out here because of Ephesians 6:12 and the powers that be, which we know, they're out here every day fighting against us, man, trying to stop us, trying to hold us down and everything, man. And I was just watching somebody else talking earlier on another video about this dude who invented how to turn plastic into gasoline. And how now all of a sudden, or I think his name was like Julian Brown or something like that. Anyway, the dude, he figured out how to turn plastic bottles into gasoline. So that's a brilliant man. And that would do a lot of things to reduce pollution and stuff like that in the world. I was thinking about that too, because like people would turn their plastic bottles in and then turn that into gas for the car. But just, you see what that's going to do to the powers that be and the whole problem. I mean, the whole, that would solve a lot of problems, but you see what that would do? That would create a problem for them. That would create a problem for them, because then you see that would solve the gas problem. They don't want to solve none of that. They want to keep us under that same problem. And it made me think back to like the dude who was real brilliant as well, who invented things like how to make electricity off of the Earth's magnetic field. I think it was Nikola Tesla was his name. Anyway, they stole his whole stuff too, because they knew that would, end the energy problem and stuff like that. But no, they want everybody to have a high light bill and all of that. And it's all just part of the total control, man. But you see, this is the illusion that that is being exposed out here. And now this dude, he done ended up missing, the Julian Brown dude who figured out how to turn plastic bottles into gasoline. So, it's like putting two and two together, And y'all already see what happened to me. I tried to make clean music for the game and everything like that, for the rap game, and to try to, uplift the name of Jesus Christ and all of that, and try to change the whole narrative, from everything having to be gangster and all of that. But you see what happened. And I'm not surprised about that either. But I'm not surprised about none of these battles that we facing as people and believers, or, just innovators, whoever, achievers, things like that. The enemy don't like none of that, And that was just some of the things I was thinking on here while I made this video. But I thought I would just make a real quick video. I don't really want to go too long into the video. but just some more things I was thinking about out loud today in these verses, and hear what I'm thinking about right now. And yeah, right now I'm just gonna focus on more building up my strength, my muscles, and stuff like that, and staying focused on staying, safe out here, man, right now, while this extreme heat is on and stuff. So I thought I would just drop another video real quick just to let y'all know an update on where I'm at right now, what's going on with me and my channel, just so that way, I can keep bringing out content, even though, I may not be doing the walk and talk thing right now. But, like I said, I appreciate every one of you here on my channel. And, I'm doing bigger things now. I got more goals I'm going to be reaching for. And I hope y'all are still with me and reaching for your goals and doing whatever you're doing and keeping a positive head out here right now, keeping a positive mindset, all of that. And just keep doing your thing, and just know that I'm still here for you. I'm still here for you. I hadn't gone nowhere, man, but I'll be back with some more videos, maybe again a little bit later. And until then, I hope y'all are all having a good day today. Today is Monday, July 26th, 2025. Until I see y'all again on the next one. Peace.